Look how many coins I got. I never used to think I'd be a magazine cover. I know with the bush, my button. When it rain and it thunder. The sun. Yeah. I'm trying to get. Take another trip, I had to go and get a passport. What team is this man for? Really big bad for. You gotta ask for time and if they add it up and take my situation. Looking at that be on side, I know that we'll never make it. I'm trying to buy Lamar Jackson, but nah, who another fast quarterback? Yeah, Rush. I think I put Wilson. I'm not spell Russell. Did I spell Wilson right? You alright? Cam Newton. You said Cam Newton. Who else? One more? Nah, he ain't fast. They ain't got no fast car to him. I will. Lamar Jackson 200,000 coins though. Lamar Jackson 200,000 coins. What? Who? Alright.
My bone, that shit hurt bad. That damn bruise, yeah. Motherfucker hurt. Look at that cleat.
No. Mate.
What?
Boom.
What?
What's the rematch?
What's
Not
up for the
playing golf
starter?
chat no more. I'm down for your golf chat.
I'm for the starter. What?
Stand. Wiggle, ain't nobody tell your name. You just, oh, you don't hear yourself talking like you can me.
Stay on GTL, bro.
Get that right on me.
Feel good going through the back, you know that.
Here, nigga, what's he ready to talk? I come here to reclaim my throne. Yeah, I right for your own. No. You gotta hit my mud challenge.
You get started, god damn.
You quite another little bitch.
Yo, watch my live screen first, dude.
You trying to blackmail me?
Nah, nigga. Dang.
Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines.
Look at his folks.
I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
Oh, you playing the game?
Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you
Big
get
buddy.
by for long periods of time.
You playing the
without a
game?
top-flight
Yeah, I'm in the playoff.
The way the game is played,
Oh,
and all the
why you say
responsibility
it?
he has, and how the game
And I'm at
is
home.
for him, if he's not on the top
Oh,
of his
watch
game,
him.
your team's not going to benefit at all.
I mean, I got home field advantage. He actually lost some games.
This is fielded at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Peterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Young now, throw left side complete. It's Peterson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Come on,
That's the type of play gives you a chance to
I'm not
win.
gonna lie,
Nothing
baby.
forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
How? I moved out the pocket.
As that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. 4th down, Young. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing on third down, Newton. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It's just McCaffrey time. If you run, I get big hit on the phone. He gonna fumble. The hell?
On first down, it's Newton.
He got too much time.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15.
There
to stop it was Darius Leonard.
Mr. Miller.
On 2nd and 7, Newton flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Let's go.
This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. To throw on third down. Newton eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's in.
Come on.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense?
I don't trust him.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time,
come on.
play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Shut up.
Bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points.
I don't even play like
They
that.
won't turn that down at all.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I don't even play like that, Grandma. Don't even play with me like that.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know the defense can hold up their end.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing, Young. And that
How you just gonna cut in front of him like that?
And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Did this playoff game?
Yeah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on
Duma got Lamar Jackson.
No, he got Cam Newton.
To throw it. It's Hill, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
That's hot in here.
Never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield. But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. And a first hook up with his veteran tight end, Dallas Clark. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Newton on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 6-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but...
Come on, I don't know.
This situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what... I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A first down throw for Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now a throw to the first down, but it winds up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the
too loud, did play.
2nd and 10.
To
throw again. Young. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
This dude really suck.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense.
And he using Calvin Johnson. I'm going to fade him up one play.
Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. To try again after the
What he pump fake for?
Young, throw left side complete.
And this nigga slow.
22 yards there, a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball will get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing.
And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football.
I believe man don't want me to win.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
This guy's some fake cut.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. McCaffrey trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Oh my God.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Newton on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Hell no. All time out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 31, Newton. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On the ground, McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 62 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on second half no matter what. With his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
61, match box. Ready?
They run again with Peterson. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll run with McCaffrey. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead.
He missed a hit.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
20.
Now it's Newton. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after?
Able
to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Steve Young. That's going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
2nd down and goal. Young, and he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's Young from the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown. George Kittle there to make the grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Looking to throw, Young. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. And there's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's McCaffrey, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the 50, Newton. That is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. The shotgun snap for Newton. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Young to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Down the numbers, there he goes. And all the way in for a